Hello and welcome along to WD18, the Watford Band channel. Welcome along to your post-match pint with Sam Ucko, Charlie Zazzera, Jacob Culshaw. It's a little bit of a squeeze today. We're outside, we're under the heaters. My face is really red, so apologies about the lighting. Charlie, how are we getting on, mate?
All right. My guess suntan. I'm the biggest positive of the day.
Right, tan. It's up.
Oh wait. So I don't often tan too easily, but I'm a bit red. And as you said before the video started, Jacob, a bit like your face when we conceded that first goal. So yeah, here we go. Frustrating. I'm being told to be. I don't know. I just feel really deflated after that because just so frustrating, so close yet so far, and a bit of what the story of the last few weeks. I feel.
Yeah, we'll get into it. Make sure before we get into all the chat, leave a like on the video, subscribe to WD18, turn on your post notifications. The post-match points about this is what you said before. Actually, this is our kind of like favourite style of video because it's quite raw. It's authentic. We've got a glass of, we've got a pint as a stand. We're outside under the heaters. It's a loss against Cardiff at home today. We've got a really bad record against Cardiff. We spoke to Harry before we went live, and it was like one win in the last 6 games against Cardiff. So at home is pretty poor. We were at that away game, weren't we, as well? Let's take it back to the start. Team news, one change, Charlie. Just your initial thoughts on that came out. Were you happy with the lineup? The reaction I saw online was pretty positive. So.
Yeah, we had the news Capelazzi was playing. It was clear that he was going to go central. And Zazzera came in, so Zazzera wide and Martins wide. Everyone seemed to be happy. Obviously, Capelazzi signed permanently, which is quite positive news. Might need beer for a bit because I like the lineup because what we all wanted to make what if deserved the start before he was decent again. I think the only problem I kind of have is the wingers being normal wingers instead of inverted. I think mine's done okay, but it's prefer him coming off the right and saying into the Zazzera. I thought, especially first half, the Zazzera was miles off it. I think when Val changed it, put the Zazzera more central in that 10, when it was more 2-3 wide, that's what we saw the best of the Zazzera. So I agree. It was really frustrating, really poor first half. But there was a sense of me that we were kind of just trying to consume energy and kind of trying to wait until and then go for the second half. And then obviously conceded. We have to take our hats off. It was a pretty goal from Mulder.
Says John Bowler. Just by that went to me. He's a baller. I was like, I haven't.
Yeah, so it was a brilliant goal. I don't know if Lewis could have done better, but that first half wasn't good enough. I don't know. No, but do you think the tactic was to reserve your energy? We've had Saturday, Wednesday, reserve your energy and then go for the second.
Well, one thing to mention, Cardiff hadn't had a game in 2 weeks. And we've had about 3 games in how many days? It's been pretty relentless from a Watford point of view. Our last 4 league games are away as well, Sam. So starts the season. It's been a theme, actually. We mentioned it quite a lot on these shows. Don't come up the blocks quickly. We mentioned that QPR game, first game of the season. Block so fast. Now, what do you put that down to? Because Charlie's mentioned it potentially being a tactic of sorts. I'd put it down to timers. What do you reckon?
I agree with Charlie. I think that's an element that I think Val's described actually as Christmas reloaded because depending, it feels like we've got more games at the moment than we did during the Christmas period. It's relentless at the moment. And I think there's an element that we're taking our time to get into the game, perhaps conserving our energy, assessing where we're at with the game and then go for it in the second half. Obviously, big stage didn't pay off because you're 1-0 down. But in other games, it does pay off against, for example, QPR, where you're waiting it out a bit and then you score 2 fantastic goals. So here's the concern, I think, particularly next week, for example, we play Leicester at home. If we start slowly, it's curtains in the first half, really. And I think with Cardiff, didn't offer too much credit to them. I thought they came with a game plan, executed it perfectly. And I don't want to say they were brilliant because it was almost quite a shithouse sort of performance, but they did that really, really well. But next week, I feel like if we start slowly against Leicester, they'll pick us off ultimately. And I think it's an area that does need to be addressed.
First half was one of the worst 45 minutes I've seen in a long time. It's up to the general game. It was just no one had a control of it. I think, as you say, Sam, Cardiff were definitely the happier of the 2 teams that come away from playing 18th in the league. If you had said to them before the game, would you take a point? They were where I sit in the upper Graham Taylor. There's 3 rows of hospitality. So there was, I'm not in hospitality. Broad Sandwich Brigade. There was 3 Cardiff fans, and I spoke to them afterwards, and they said, we should have scored 3 in the first half. And I was thinking, this sweet beer that you have in the hospitality lounge. But let's put it this way, I think Cardiff were happy going into the break. But Charlie, what was it about that first half that was lacking from a Watford point of view? Because I could put my finger on so many things that just which didn't have today, don't I?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't like the wingers being Northern wingers. They might did be his man once for a crossing, but did be that work. Wanted to see a bit more from the Chapelazzi and Kone. Wanted them to get on the ball. We saw in the second half a bit more urgency. And Kone was literally going to get the ball, beating a man and driving the top of the field. There was not enough of that. I do think there is an element of Cardiff's defensive structure. They literally sat up shop and they were like, come and break us down. Bio was really cool. I don't know why Sam's laughing off camera.
It's Welchie. Welchie's behind camera here.
We've got TikTok as well, by the way. That's what I'm going to say. Check it out.
And they thought
Match day vlog.
I thought defensively they were sharp. Yes. That Bio was pretty full on the ball. Yeah, I didn't really have enough urgency, enough kind of intensity. Yeah, for me, it just felt like we were just players like keeping our cards close to chest, and then we wanted to go for it. Slight mistake, bowler us in a brilliant goal, and then we're chasing it down from there.
It really reminded me of the Bristol City game at home, and I don't know whether it's the lows, and especially at the time of that game, we had a lot of fixtures with a quite tight squad. Feels like this Watford team is quite leggy. Now, a lot of people, Sam, with the shutting of January transfer window, are now putting it down to not having depth in certain positions, i.e., not that Livermore played poorly today, he's probably one of our better players, but not having a backup to him and not having a backup left-footed centre-back. How much do you read into that, Sam?
Watford are a really, really good opportunity to kick on out the playoff push. And our January transfer window has amounted to something that I think our season is going to win that out, to be honest with you. I think Daniel Dennis is a fantastic signing. The three positions I look at, right back position, Ryan Andrews. I know Jeremy Gaff is coming back, but can we really trust his fitness? No, I don't think so. So one Ryan Andrews injury, then away having no fully fit right back that we can rely on. Jay Livermore, if he gets injured, we're in trouble. And West Hoot, the left-footed centre-back, if he gets injured, we're in trouble as well. We had to cover those positions in January, and we did. And I think we're paying the price for it now. I think nothing against Jay Livermore. I mean, he looks absolutely exhausted for as good as he has been this season. I think we're relying on West Hoot to carry us at the back at times as well. And Ryan Andrews just looked absolutely dead on his feet by the end of today. I think ultimately what's clear is, I think people say Pozzo out, probably before. I think what's clear is that they want to sell the club. So I don't see why else they wouldn't invest in this window. And it's good that they are selling the club because we've seen the damage they've done over the last 2 years. But someone gave the analogy on Twitter. I can't remember who it was, so I apologise for not crediting you. But someone said, if you're selling your house, why would you buy new furniture just before you need it? So I think the lack of investment that we saw in the January transfer window is a consequence of those wanting to sell the club. And I just hope the deal gets done sooner rather than later, to be honest with you, because I feel so sorry for Bound players who have worked so hard throughout the season to get into this position where we're in touching distance of the playoffs. But ultimately, because of the failures on the board, we haven't been able to kick on.
Charlie.
No, we've been waiting for this debate all week, by the way.
It's not really an argument. I kind of agree with everything that Sam said. I think just the reality of what we are. I was really surprised on deadline day when it was at the 11 o'clock. Everyone had their pitchforks out and they were ready to kind of vote. And I was kind of like, but what were you expecting? I think the kind of strategy was, we're going to try to get players the right and let his ball team stop. That's like the characters. Yeah.
They don't want to break the...
Because loads of people here like, oh, we don't want to go into the budget bargain bucket and stuff like that. So what? You just want to bring in players for the sake of it? Bale's talked about having a really good togetherness within the squad. We built something really good. And I just don't think the right players are available. They said at the end of the window, they tried to go and book up the players. We spoke about it. It sounded like that they only went for those players because it must have been Premier League players. Other deals happened so they could go for for that reason they didn't happen. People moaning saying, why haven't got plan B? Like I said, don't bring in players for the sake of it. So really frustrating. I'd have loved to bring in players. And it would have helped us take on to get the players. But the reality is, I don't think we've got the money and resources. Gino doesn't want to invest, as Mark Reese Sam said, so we just got to deal with it. I think we're just lucky that we've got Bow and a decent squad when it's fine for each other. So I don't think we're in the ALC season, but hopefully hopefully a deal like saying they can get done before the window.
I just want to add to that obviously, I mean, I want Gino Bolton to sell the club. I think it's time to refresh up England, like I've said over the last year or so. But I think people need to realise that football ownership, it's not like to beat the career mode of Football Manager. It happens overnight. If you just sell the club like it's on eBay or something like that, there's going to be a process that happens over the next few months. And the consequence of that is that January transfer and potentially the summer as well, we're going to still be under Pozzo's, and there's not going to invest if they are selling the club. So if you want Pozzo out, which I do, into consequently, you're going to have to accept that they are still going to be in charge of transfer those while they look to sell it.
Sure. Back into the game, and let us know your thoughts on that whole situation as well.
For your thoughts on it, should we have...
I was disappointed. I understand Val's point in terms of... I understand Val's point on that. But then also we did go in and try to go for 2 players. So he clearly knows, and we know he's involved in recruitment. He knows that we needed 2 positions. And I think what a lot of Watford fans know, we needed a left-footed centre-back. If Wesley Hook gets injured, because I'm not sure how we deal with that, unless you go to a back 3 maybe. And that's not the one. And Livermore at 34 years of age, it's demanding a lot on someone like him to basically carry. So I looked at the bench today, and he got taken off for Deli Bashiri, who's not a natural defensive midfielder by any stretch. And we're having to shoehorn players in now. The one player that is coming back is Edo Kayembe. He can, if required, and I don't like it there, but he can do a job as that 6, even though he's better as a number 8. So maybe that was in the back of their minds. But even if it was like a Carlos Sanchez free agent sort of deal, we go, you know what, till the end of the season. I don't know who was on the market. I can't really throw any names, but was there someone that we could have just had a stopgap to the end of the season and maybe just... I think, do you know the one thing I would say as well with this transfer window? I do feel like expectations changed slightly after the Dennis signing.
Thought we were going to kick on it.
I think, not for me personally, I just felt when you bring in someone like Dennis, who will get on to his second half display, I thought he looked really bright. The one thing I would say, you bring in someone with his calibre, I didn't want that to adjust our expectation of this team, because before I was quite happy with the top 10, the mid-table. So when you bring in someone like Dennis, who's, you know, understandably going to come our goals to the Premier League, it then puts that added pressure on Val and that added pressure on games to deliver maybe. I just feel like it adjusts the expectation. So, yeah, my point is, I still think we should have got those players in, even if it was a loan. And that's one thing to also mention about the transfer window. There were offers made for 2 Watford players. The club accepted them, but the players, according to Val, didn't want to leave, which is a positive because the fact they wanted to stay shows that there is a really good team.
What are the players?
I think one of them was probably Pollard.
Yeah, one of them was probably Matty Pollock, and I think they said the other one was probably Yasser Esprit.
I think the Esprit was the one linked to Everton and Sporting Lisbon on deadline day, who put in a late bid for him. So that's one to see if it develops. Sorry, lads, back on to today. We mentioned Dennis, the second half. Do you know what I found really interesting? The lads came out, did their warm-ups, the subs. Within a couple of minutes, they were back in, and I think Val was giving them an absolute rocket. Having said that, he didn't see it. We didn't see it for that first 10 minutes, and he made 4 substitutions. So, gosh, he needed.
I was quite impressed with the subs. It was on 55 or like 60. And we changed formation, I think, to a 4-2. It's 3-1. The Spear is turning. Kona and Livermore a bit more deeper. And yeah, see Dennis on the pitch. Prejovic came on. We'll talk about him. But yeah, Dennis came on, and I thought he looked really bright. I thought he just looked like man their quality. The minute he got the ball, scared the life out of the Cardiff defenders. And from what I really like, when he got into the box, he like calmed down. And he kind of, you know, that's when you can tell a quality player when he's like, they play at their pace. I think he probably should have scored where he hit the side net. Yeah. Should have gone across goal.
Or he could have squared him.
Yeah, I think maybe it was having to work moves. So I was really pleased and excited by Dennis's cameo. Any players that striker, does that change how he plays? Had he not hold it up?
Nice. No, he can. I must say, by the way, I was really impressed by the sub both wingers. I thought Penn was really good as well when he came on. Don't know like you're agreeing with that, Charlie.
Really good.
I thought he was really good. I thought we looked. I don't know. I think it's maybe because Martin's Esprit. I really wasn't impressed by them out wide today. But
Martin's are.
Well, again, Father Culshaw was.
I'm not happy at all. All I'm going to say is, you bring someone like Dennis on. He's making runs and his move. It's great, challenging everything. Some of the passes, it's everything's a feat.
So,
make a run.
I think I like Dennis out wide. Actually, I think he makes things happen out there. I just think I don't know who we have up top at that point though. That's a problem. Bio, I'm interesting. 4 again. Rivage came on, seemed worse, and he's still got. I don't want to be harsh on him because we have this debate so often now, but just there, and it's so frustrating to watch because there's times where I thought today there was opportunities to cross it for Sema and Dennis, but Ryby just so flat-footed in the box. And there's no movement there from it.
Yeah, I don't know about there's no movement. I think in the hard places. When that just knocks it across, I thought that was like a tap in for a striker. I was actually watching this movement when it was wide. They played like three giants at the back. They had a back six at times. So like the kind of trying to get a little bit of work, but it's a problem that nine position.
I want to say I thought the second half Bournemouth was actually in their expectation. Like I say, I think it's at 10 minutes or so until the subs came on. I think I'd say the last 45 minutes, I thought we were really, really good at today. And I really like this Watford team. I really, really like it because last season it was a folded. And there it is. It's all about it's having a lost fit. And the Sanderson's now when it's like, so we'll a bit stabilised. And we will have this last. I know we can't lose the game. We can't lose the game. Oh, but the intangibles were there. The effort was there. The desire was there. Which to me is what teams like, which to me further makes it like the board of Valetti Bow and the rest of the players down because with more signings and with recruiters, we'd be able to rotate a bit more, give players well-needed rest. To be honest, we'll come on to Wednesday night fans, and I played under 23s, to be honest with you. Give Val rest as well, set Charlie Daniel and Clevin just...
At least it's Charlie for a minute.
Sometimes making the almost
Did you like the second half? So I was going to pull up excellent, I think it's a stretch sound. I think it's really up there. Would you?
Yes, it's the same way, isn't it? So
the reason I say it's a stretch, Sam, is because I thought the bar was pretty low in the first half, that anything else was going to be an improvement. And let's be honest, the first 10 minutes that second half with four, it was very flat. The momentum was always Cardiff. And the subs, definitely, we got a bit more control. We got into the game. The only chance, it sounds weird, although we did play better in the second half, the only clear-cut chance we created was Koang at the post. Tell me one other clear-cut chance we created apart from that. There were shots maybe from outside of the box.
0-0 big chances and so
We're getting in better areas, but I can't say a chance of note apart from the one that hit the post. And even that was kind of came.
I think that comes down to the decision making. I think we should have followed this team. I thought some. The reason I say Everton, I think we've got some really, really good positions, say crossing wise, but whether it was Dennis, Summer, or Kone, and sometimes the final ball to pay off, which I think was really, really frustrating. But I thought everything about this, a good display.
The application was...
You can never question that with this team, can you?
Like,
it's his hand dollars about
last season, but like...
Yeah.
Don't mean why. Well, we have played 3 games in a week. I think fittest... I think someone said about Cardiff, I haven't played it 2 weeks.
Yeah, added something. And we do have to say as well, if we're being glass half empty, we've come off the back of a Sheffield Wednesday team in 23rd and a Cardiff team in 18th for the Woodland Boys. They were being brutal about it. That isn't good enough. We said before going to Sheffield Wednesday that was a must win. Okay, pitch wasn't great. There was a lot of factors where we probably on another day could have won that with the chance we created. Today, it's weird to say it improved in the second half. Did we deserve to get a point? That's the question.
Yeah, we deserve to get a point. I think that's that. But anyway, I'm just looking at the XG on the game. 0.90 to Watford. Cardiff 0.46.
We deserve
the point at least.
Southampton midweek. A trip to Anfield awaits for whoever wins that one.
On TV?
On ITV.
Yeah, the Liverpool game is. Yeah.
So Clive Tilsley commentating on a Watford game, that means unbelievable.
About that.
Sam, you're saying play the kids. You're saying play Charlie Daniel. You're saying play Tom Cleverley.
Yeah, 100%. All of them. Yeah. Can you imagine Charlie Daniels looking at a left back for us with Clevs? Get them signed up as well. Look, to be honest, it's.
Come on, tuck it.
I think the FA Cup's a fantastic competition, and I don't want to disrespect it at all, but
the Sam Ucko press conference.
I just
Lampard is
look. I just.
No, but honestly, mate.
I think we need to look at how tired the squad is at the moment, how tired the team is. It'll be a good opportunity to give some younger players an opportunity to play out. Look, we saw last season against Reading in the Cup. If we didn't play the kids in that game, where would Ryan Andrews be now? And I look at that and maybe we can unearth some gems, give for the likes of Jack Greaves a few minutes as well. So
you're saying like the entire 23s?
Yeah. Dan Batman in goal and everyone else can play. Everyone else under 23s. But I genuinely though, because we got such a small squad to rotate,
So
I actually wouldn't play any senior player other than Batman.
Yeah, but what did we get but 8-0?
Can I ask a question though? If we didn't have Liverpool in the next round, would you be prioritising the FA Cup a bit more?
So what fixture would we, if we had Maidstone at home or away?
It's true. I think for me, if we didn't have Liverpool in the next round, I'd be looking at the FA Cup going.
You win that one in quarters, yeah.
I agree with that. I agree. I mean,
So who do we thank for the draw there? Glenn Johnson, was it?
I think it would be a great day at Liverpool. Great day, evening or Wednesday night in Liverpool. I think it would be a really, really good opportunity, financially a good opportunity, and a good experience for some Watford players out there, like some Matty Pollock, having the chance to play at Anfield, for example. But reality, we get pumped like 5-0.
Gino's going to Val. Think of the money. Play him.
Think of the ITV money.
If I'm being realistic, I think we go full strength.
Do you think?
I reckon one or two
He
changes.
doesn't really have a lot of choice.
He'll play like Tom Daly at right back, maybe. Tom Daly at right back. Probably put Porteous back in there, Sierralta in the 6 or something. But I think Gino will be telling Val go as strong as possible because he wants the ITV money from the Liverpool game. What would you do? Kids?
A real mixture. Jack Greaves, I want to see starting. I've wanted to see him play this season. He's been on the bench, hasn't he, a couple of times. Big fan of him. Rajovic probably up front. Tom Ince, Sierralta, the Chilean Pirlo, Porteous.
So it's basically not the B team, but the B team.
Yeah. I think to put a completely full under 23s is a bit dangerous because you're playing against a really good Southampton team, and what good is it going to do? We have got players who want game time, so a good mix for me.
I want to give a shout out to Yasser Asprilla today for his sprint in front of the Graham Taylor end, and he ended up in front of. He fell down the little barrier. I don't know if you noticed that. It was been right in front of you. He fell down the Graham Taylor end.
And the last time I saw a player do that was Nathan Ake in the Lower Graham Taylor. I don't know what game it was.
That was worse though, because that was down the other end near the family stand where it's quite deep actually, and that could have been quite dangerous actually. But yeah, rapid from his spree, and he ended up
And he was right below me, and the fan gave a little push back over the. Just actually, before we touch on a bit of admin, any other players you wanted to talk about? So, do you want Matty Pollock back-to-back games?
What a bloke! Oh wow, 3 games in the week. I think I love him. The sumo is getting to my head a bit, but I love Matty P. 3 games in 6 days, having not played in a long time. I think he's done brilliantly for himself. Evident things in his game he needs to work on. I think his passing needs work. I think his pace, sometimes I think we're a bit exposed with his pace, but on the whole, absolutely brilliant. I'd argue he's one of our best defenders with one-on-one defending. His blocks, his tackles, brilliant. So
start against Leicester?
I said no. I'd say no because I think Leicester's pace might expose him a bit, but on the whole, I've been really impressed by him in the week. So big up Matty, fair play, and only upwards from here.
I think one thing I noticed with Pollock was you could tell there was times where him and Andrews, they were kind of on different wavelengths. I think when you're passing out the back, because sometimes he was saying to Andrews you need to drop a little bit deeper and get the ball from him, but then other times obviously Val tells the fullbacks to go quite wide. Jamal Lewis, there was a little bit of heat online about his performance today. Charlie, I guess in his defence, he hasn't played a lot of football recently, and it's quite a few games. I think the one thing with Lewis, just defensively, I prefer Morris as a defender, but going forward, I guess he's the better fullback. But Morris, as a footballer?
I think
better for the team.
I think for the team, I think there's no doubt Jamal Lewis is a better all-round player, but I don't see what Jamal Lewis has offered that James Morris doesn't do as well, if not better. Genuinely, I think that might be an unpopular opinion. I think he's great. Not great, but I think he's better than Lewis.
Charlie?
I think Lewis is a better footballer. I think he's coming back from fitness. I think going forward he offers a lot. Sometimes you see him doing massive sprints to get in good positions. He had a chance today where if he had a better touch he could have had a good shot on goal. Defensively he can be a bit stronger. Big fan of James Morris. I always think when he plays he does well. He should be playing on Wednesday, going back to his old club. No, I do think we should persevere with Lewis personally. I think he's better and he's just coming back to fitness. I think he's a type of player, when you're a bit more laid back and you get a bit more heat because of your attitude, but I think he's a better player than James Morris. But I love James.
And just to wrap up, Val, on today, did he do it? Would you have done anything differently? Do you think he could have done anything differently, Sam, just tactically?
I don't think so. to be honest with you. I mean, Charlie's the one to go to for sort of the tactical advice from the coach's voice background, but
Well, he's managing on Wednesday as well.
love it. No, to be honest with you, I think Cardiff scored a wonderful goal. They were really well organised. I think the subs were bang on. There's not much to work with, to be fair, either. Like, sort of, it's Rajovic or Bayo. Both of them have their severe limitations, so nothing really to say about Val. I think he's been let down by the board in the transfer window.
Let us know in the comment section what you make of the video and any of our hot takes, WD18 takes.
I feel like there's a few today, actually.
There's been a few flying about. Charlie, just wrap up. WD18 Cup, 23rd of March, Saturday.
Yeah, no, excited. We are, I think we are very close to confirming 10 teams. 10 teams.
Can we get Welsh?
Harry, come on, yes, come on.
You've got one take for the game.
One take.
What do you mean?
Just one hot take, one Harry hot take.
Put Martins up front.
As a number 9.
Yeah. Put Martins up front as a striker.
That's why you're not on the video now.
It will score next week, I'll tell you that.
New feature, Harry's hot take every week. Harry's hot take.
Check out Harry's matchday TikTok as well. Charlie, just quickly.
WD18 Cup, yeah, we are close to confirming 10 teams, so that's going to be wicked. We'll announce those as the week going on. So yeah, thanks for everyone who got in touch with us. We had such a good response. Also, we want to get some different fundraising ideas, so we want to do some different food. So if anyone's a keen baker or a keen chef and want to do sandwiches or a tuck shop, we're going to have a couple of tables. If you want to bake and contribute, we'd really appreciate that. So yeah, really looking forward to it. It's going to come around quick, but thanks for all the support so far.
Love it, well said. And it's about to rain. It is starting to come down, so we'll probably leave it there. That was your post-match pint, brought to you by the Mad Squirrel. Make sure you do leave a like on the video, subscribe to WD18, follow the guys on their social channels, links in the description below, and obviously WD18 at WD18 fans, and we will see you next time. Take care, up the Hornets, keep your head up. You would.